Welcome to the Evolver Post Review with the Invisible Man and Woman, Terrell and CJ, all for real love. Hear these thoughts, EOD, rest still in hub, and Coach FC, HW.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the PUWF podcast. We're going to do a review of Evolve Succession 2. I'm your host today, Hear These Thoughts, and we're just going to go around the table and introduce everyone we have here on this amazing panel. So we're going to start off with the best wrestling couple online right now. You know, the takes is real. The only thing realer than that is their love. CJ Wolfie, Terrell, how y'all doing?
I like that.
You like that? You like? I just came up with it.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, my name is Terrell, and my beautiful fiance, the beautiful werewolf.
Hello, CJ Wolfie. How y'all doing?
And yeah, this is the Evolve podcast, which is being hosted by Hear These Thoughts, and the only way you hear his thoughts is if only when he speaks.
There you go. You're right.
Right now, I'm right now I'm stuffing my face. You know, I'm having a little dinner. So
oh my god,
I wish I was in the United Kingdom right now so I could have a Chelsea bun, but I don't have the money for a plane ticket.
A Chelsea bun. Macaroni gonna be all right with that? What's talking about?
My name is Chelsea.
CJ's real name is Chelsea. Yeah.
Okay. All right. My bad. I ain't trying to start no problems. Okay, I got you. All right.
My bad. My bad. I thought you knew, bro. I thought you knew.
Okay, I got it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Hey, I don't want them problems with Matt. I don't want them problems with Matt Cardona, man. You know.
Oh god.
Yeah, me neither.
No.
Moving on to the official godfather of the Vanity Project, EOD3 himself. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great. You came in with the Desert Storm voice. I like that. I appreciate it. Feels good. Coming next is my guy, Coach from across the pond. How you doing there, good sir?
I'm good, thank you. Unfortunately, I'm splitting up the couple today because I'm sitting in between them. It's not a divorce, don't worry. But I'm happy to be here. I'm ready for Evolve. Let's go.
No. Actually, we're doing it's the new day. You know, he's our Grayson Waller. You know, our unicorn boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I shouldn't have been hosting, bro. I be messing stuff up. It's all good. I love it. Yeah. And last but not least, we have the OG. No one loves Evolve more than this guy. Anytime she needs you, you got Glaze for Nikita, my guy Alex, and his wonderful partner, Invisible Woman. How are you doing, sir?
First off, happy birthday, Linnea K40. Happy birthday to you. I'll make sure to have fun
Happy
with that.
birthday! Yeah.
I knew it. Princess was gonna come out.
It's your birthday, so you want to cry out.
Oh my god.
Hey, that's old school.
I'm letting this sing. Oh my god. And shout out to Kane the Destroyer. Yeah, not the unicorn boyfriend. That's just I didn't make that up, ladies. This is getting clipped.
That is
so
wild.
much. We haven't got the anyway. Hello, my name is Coquito, aka the Invisible Man. My invisible woman is invisible right now, but we are enjoying Hear These Thoughts version of just Evolve because honestly, this is nuts. This hasn't even started yet, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't even got to the intro yet, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't even got to the Chewy hate, ladies and gentlemen. But we will.
Yeah.
We will. Back to you.
I'll stop chewing.
Absolutely. Okay, so before we get into any of the Chewy hate, let's start off with some positivity. Let's start off with some Nikita touching the grass. Let's do that first.
Okay. I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a two-parter. And here we go.
W.
Real ones always right, say sage advice from Nikita Nice, bringing our priestess lioness energy to a TV near you. Watch it for Toby and let your chakras align when she gets that W. Balam, balam, balalam, 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 balam, balam, balalam.
Actually, yes, I have actually always felt the want and need actually to visit Egypt and see the pyramids in person. That's actually a dream as well of mine, is to visit Egypt. Can you imagine a WrestleMania? Now I know it's a sacred ground, so I don't even know if this would even be possible. But a WrestleMania with the ring set up, maybe not directly in front of, but around somewhere where the pyramids are? This is the kind of thoughts that I get randomly. Like, oh, just want to wrestle in front of the pyramids in Egypt. That's all I want to ask for. I want to perform my entrance with dancers and, you know, maybe get DJ Khaled, you know, DJing along with my homie DJ Nasty back there, you know, bow bow. Come out with some features like Drake and oh my gosh, there's so many artists. Low-key Tyler would be lit. Doja Cat, oh my gosh, because Tyler and Doja Cat, we have things in common. We're all cats. Doja Cat, Tyler is a tigress. She likes tigers, and I'm a lioness. That trio right there, if we could have a 6-woman tag and they were my partners, what?
Interesting. Oh, is she hitting at a Cheetah Girls reboot? What's she talking about?
Man, some.
I think that's I think that'll be. I mean, I get what she's saying. That will be interesting, but it might be illegal over in Egypt. But I rock with with the idea. I think it's pretty interesting to have people wrestling outside the pyramid. Starting off with Terrell, man, what do you think about that clip?
The only thing that I have to say is, Nikita, if you are watching, please make a Genie in the Bottle remix, man. Please give us that. I'm a genie in the bottle. You gotta rub me the right way.
What? Yeah. Who was that? All right, man. Yeah, just take it away from Christina Aguilera. You're right. And we got Coach. What do you think about that clip? You got any insight on that?
I don't know where her mind is. Is she like permanently high on something? Because I don't know why you would think that kind of stuff. But low-key, like, as Tyler is from my country, I would love to see that. I think that would be pretty cool. Like, that would be insane. But honestly, I don't know what's going on in her mind. It's wild.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. CJ Wolf, you got any input on that? You want to translate that for us?
Yeah, it's like she got her whole mind thinking of an idea of doing something like that. But I wouldn't mind seeing it if they actually gonna do it. But yeah, just a little fantasizing.
It'd be too much sand in the ring. People be slipping and sliding everywhere. It sounds like it's a good idea, but it sounds like a mess. Mr. EOD, the wise man, what do you think about that?
All right, 2 things. Like, one, I'm in Florida, and it's already hot enough as it is here.
Yeah.
For anything outside, so I can only imagine how hot it would be in Egypt. But it would be a cool little feature on like WWE 2K26, like a little outdoor thing. That would be kind of cool. And 2, like I said earlier, is it Doja Cat? I thought she was a cow because I thought she was the cow.
That's how she broke out, right? She's right.
Yeah. Like, I'm the cow. Moo. So,
she could be an anamorph. You never know. Pick and choose. Alex, you got anything to add to the Nikita Lyons Touch of Grass segment?
No, I like it. I listened to
okay.
the whole hour. Like I listened to like almost 90% of that live. It gets worse, ladies and gentlemen, and better depending
It
on your
gets worse.
perspective of how you want to think of how she is. All I gotta say for her is that keep it going. Again, everyone here had a collective answer of like this was unique, so therefore no one else is copying it, and therefore keep it the hell going. I
Oh yeah.
am weirded out, and it's like it's like you see an explosion. You're traumatized. Excuse me, but you're wondered by like, oh wow, it looks beautiful, but like, oh my god, that's Nikita Lyons, and that's why I made touch grass with Nikita Lyons because just like it's gall, you can't make this shit up. Honestly, that's
yeah.
it.
Well, you have to see it to believe it. You have to.
It might be a medical disaster for a lot of people out there. You know, heat strokes, all kind of stuff, locusts. I don't know, but
Also, wait, one more thing. Also, like I love that she said the Egypt thing. I'm like, dude, you could have said Stonehenge, the Great Wall of China, the Grand Canyon, Mount Rushmore. You could have said any of those places. Like you could have done a Mount Rushmore on Mount Rushmore. Like you could have AI Macho Man versus I don't know, not Hogan. Anyone else?
that's
I don't know.
pretty scary.
That reminded me of that Millie
I'll
Rock.
take it a step. I'll take it a step further. Let's have a WrestleMania on top of the pyramids. Let's not do it outside of it. Let's have it on top of it.
Could be next game instead of the island. You could have the pyramids.
Yeah, have a Royal Rumble up there.
Why not?
Throw people off the pyramid.
All right. That'll be sick. That'll be sick. But starting off with the show with Succession 2, let's get into that. We started off with the Vanity Project in the locker room, and Jackson Drake sits with Swipe Right and says, "Who has it better than us right now? I'm still the champ for about a year, generational title run, carrying a brand on my back, whether on NXT or Evolve." And then Brad Baylor says, "It shouldn't be a shock to anyone that we're the first IDs guys called up to NXT." And then he mentions to Ricky Smokes that he saw the girl that disappeared when Joe Hendry showed up on NXT, and they pretty much discussed the idea of possibly hanging out with sometime in the future. What do you think about that whole backstage segment, Terrell?
That backstage segment was pretty awesome because it solves the Joe Hendry variant theory that I had. So the girl, she could still be possibly a Joe Hendry variant, but she does exist. Also, keep in mind that they did not see Joe Hendry when they saw that girl. So I could be right still. But it does, but he seemed like he was so happy to know that she was okay. So
I noticed that.
And
but
I'm watching
good.
I'm watching a simulation of this No Mercy game that I've been playing. It's like a mod, and Farouk beat Bull Buchanan in 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Dang, that's quick.
Not that,
Even in the game, even in the game, Brooks Jensen's dad is kind of lackluster, huh?
Oh my
Brooks
god.
Jensen's dad is crazy. I thought that is crazy.
Oh my god.
But that is his dad.
I know. That's what makes it so.
Yeah,
Because I know what 2 people on this panel. How they feel about
Brooks
man's,
Jensen.
prodigy.
Yeah, we got.
No, we'll talk about that. That button will be pressed later on, ladies and gentlemen. We'll anyway, keep going.
Oh, yeah, and I thought he was relieved that he didn't end up kissing a girl, but that's just me. That's what I thought about Brad Baylor. He's like, "Oh, the girl really exists, so I didn't kiss a guy, so I'm good."
Yeah. Ricky Smokes, he looked so happy to know that she was okay. So
yeah, Ricky Smokes looked happy.
Hopefully they celebrated, and I hope he did the good deed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Amen. All right, Coach, what did you think about the backstage segment?
Yeah, pretty much everything Terrell said. I really like the openings of Evolve, like how we open always. It always feels like we open with Vanity Project, and I like that. They feel like the main characters of Evolve. I don't have a lot to say. Terrell basically said everything I wanted to say. I just love that we always open with like a backstage segment or like a cold open that like brings us into it. I enjoy that a lot.
Wait, so you do agree that Ricky Smokes smashed then?
I think all of them smashed.
Smash who?
Yeah.
That's up to debate.
Joe Hendry? All right.
Rude
CJ
is
Whoopi.
not this up for debate.
I don't know. Yo, I don't know what's going on. CJ Whoopi.
Oh my god.
What do you think?
I thought the same thing too. Like we kind of saw that the girl still's around, but yeah, that was funny though. He relieved though that the girl was real. He thought that was Joe Hendry, but yeah, that was funny. But yeah, I like the intro too. I like how they came on to being showing them first before they show out the show. But
Yeah, we're gonna miss that pretty soon, unfortunately.
yeah.
Moving on to EOD. What do you think, good sir?
Yeah, I did like the opening and the fact that every week it's a different type of opening, so I do like that. And I really did like the fact that they addressed that the lady's not dead, because she did kind of disappear. And I remember what happened on NXT, Ricky Smoke's face, the way he's like, and he was just looking while the promo's going on. He's like looking everywhere for her.
Yeah.
Remember. So I'm glad that she's around, and hopefully we'll see her again, I guess, at this point. But yeah, to me, it also felt like bittersweet because it was kind of almost feeling like maybe this could be the last time we actually see them on the bomb. The way they cut the promo and everything. So that's what I was feeling at the time when I saw the promo. I was like, oh, this is bittersweet. This might be the last time. Might be the last time. So
Keyword.
Don't know. So
Man,
but it was good. I liked it.
Keyword. Alex, good sir. What do you think about this?
This is a great, like, it was pretty cool except for one thing. Like, I will say the negative first. Whoever was editing this promo from Vanity Project backstage, right? It was truly a Tubi freaking movie because they kept like zooming in on Smoke's face and they kept zooming in on Baylor's face, but like really bad at like zoomed in. I'm like, dude, you can't get a better. Okay, I get it, fine, but also the continuity of like we don't know. Yeah, we know that this is a Joe Hendry variant. We know Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes and Jackson Drake. Jackson Drake specifically said like $20 is $20. We actually did say that. So
he did.
I mean, and he did say at the end, we're gonna call her so she can call her friends to like hang out. So I'm like, is there more Joe Hendry variants? If we see another backstage segment where we see 3 blonde girls who look exactly the same, yeah, they have a weird, nothing wrong with that. Like, no shame in your kink. It's just
be honest. just be honest.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta lie to this. It's 2026. You ain't gotta lie about that no more. Be free.
For the sake of the Vanity Project, I hope they're never in the same room as Nikita Lyons.
Oh Lord.
Oh
God.
Please.
That's like that clip they had on Instagram when Shawn Michaels came out at the end.
Oh
Yeah, I seen it.
It's kind of like that. All right, so after that, we had Cappuccino Jones. He had a hype video package for Succession 2, pretty much promoting all the matches in the card. How you doing, Hockey Town 54? Pretty much promoting each match on the card, and then eventually saying that he is going to take Jackson Drake's title. He's not only going to take it, but he's going to make it taste good. Take that for however way you want to take that. Starting off with Terrell, how you feel about that video package they put up, Phil?
Cappuccino Jones, I like his promos. His promos come off kind of like old school 80s, but like his own little touch to it. But like when I listen to him talk, it sounds like or overly energetic 70s character. And I like it. I wish he would tap more into the 70s type of feel.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you know, maybe him being champion and Evolve might taste good. It might. I don't know what wrestling tastes like.
That's what I'm saying.
But maybe Jackson Drake being champion. I never heard anybody in the crowd say that Jackson Drake as champion tastes bad.
No.
I mean, he is Dr. Third, so I would think that, you know, he probably would taste like Dr. Pepper.
Well, I know one person who won't say it tastes bad is Aaron Rourke. I know he's the first person that wouldn't say that. So,
well, he didn't say nothing.
I love the vibe.
He's suspended probably because it all caught up, bro. They reviewed
Well,
the
we
tapes
well,
on it.
hey man, well we know one thing. Aaron Roy does not like it's gall.
Oh yeah,
So we know he has the type. He has the type.
he has a type for sure.
He like Ken, yeah, he
Wait.
like Ken doll. He don't like He-Man. He like Ken dolls.
Yeah, and if and when
Yeah.
the title, Aaron Roy's gonna be hurt, bro. I
Oh
feel
yeah,
bad
he don't like Vince McMahon. He likes Eric Bischoff.
for him.
Oh Lord.
All right, Coach, how do you feel about it? How do
Yo,
you feel about it?
now y'all know Jackson Drake look like a young Eric Bischoff, bro.
What?
He does.
Who makes that? How do you? I know what you meant too. I'm like, how did he figure that out? That is crazy.
You guys put me in a horrible position. Like, how am I supposed to follow up anything Terrell says tonight? He's going off.
It is going on. This is nuts.
Hey,
But
I'm
I
gonna tell y'all
liked
something.
it.
I'm gonna
Okay,
tell
you
y'all
go.
something. It's a secret. This is certified information.
Okay.
I smoked a blunt for the first time yesterday in 9 months.
Oh,
Is that why you got all that food?
I don't know.
You don't even. All right, Coach.
What, he's like 25
I hit it one time and I had to pass it back because I couldn't. My tolerance is all jacked up. I'm a lightweight.
I get it.
Oh,
I get it.
got you. So they actually
Hey,
like,
man,
what time?
Oh no, Hikey Town. I was trying to crack a joke. I was cracking a joke. Wait, never mind. I was cracking a joke between Eric Bischoff and Vince. Like, never mind.
Sorry, it's okay. Coach, what did you think about that backstage or for the Cappuccino Jones hype package? Sorry.
I liked it. It felt like they were trying to set him up to be like important for the show. Like he was gonna win tonight, and this was an important stuff. But like in hindsight, it felt kind of weird. I don't know. It was like we were building up towards this, and then yeah, I'll talk about it more in the main event. But I liked it. He's pretty good on the promo. Like when he was first on Evolve, he didn't really cut a lot of promos, so we never really got to see the side of him. But now that we've had a lot of promos in the last few weeks, he's actually really good. I really want to like see him actually cut one in the ring. I have like some serious in-ring promos with Jackson Drake or someone. I think that could be really good. But yeah, I think it was good. He did well.
Good. CJ Wolfie, what do you think?
Yeah, it's a nice promotional that he did for the show that night, and yeah, I like how he presented them on that. So get everybody hyped up for the matches and all, and his own match at that. And he actually make it believe that he was going to win that night too. So yeah, it's a good presentation to start the show.
Yeah, I agree. EOD, what do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was a good promo. And the fact that he was kind of like hyping up the show. It felt like, I think I said this on the Evolve Effect, that it felt like he is taking the torch from Shawn Legacy, because Shawn Legacy was like the face of Evolve, and it looked like they're trying to make him like the new face of Evolve or baby face by doing this and stuff. So yeah, just unfortunate that he was not on TV for so long. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. But he's been back the last couple of weeks and everything. He's been doing good, so he does deserve it. And I was feeling it at first. I'm like, yeah, it really made him feel important to not just the show, but like the whole event of Succession 2 until Succession 2 begins. But we'll talk about that once it actually begins. All right.
Alex, good sir, what do you think?
I did say this as well in the Evolve Effect with Dose Evil. I'm like like the coffee puns, he's getting like more refined on that. Like just again, I would like to see him as Dark Roast Jones. We'll get that eventually in this lifetime. But for now, when this promo came out, I told EOD like, yeah, he won. He's gonna win. He's doing like I think Jeff said it like he's doing the Seth Rollins like, oh, I won. Let's go. Welcome to this. I'm like, okay, cool. What comes later is a good writing, good storytelling by the booker. But someone should have smacked you in the face, Booker. And I say Booker, not Booker T. Don't get mad at me, Booker T. But that's all I gotta say about that.
What the hell?
Yeah, we
What
all got.
the-
I can tell by all our facial expressions. We have a certain
Yeah.
reaction to what, and we're trying our hardest not to say it, but it's all over all our faces based upon we're proceeded the entire show based upon what happened at the end. But
Hey,
moving on. Oh, go ahead.
don't to the person in the comment, don't diss the speed division. It's actually getting good. Someone said something about the speed division.
Oh,
Legacy. No. He said that legacy is going to be. In
Yeah,
the,
no.
Yeah, of course he's going to be in the division. He's Child Legacy. Of course he's going to be it. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
yeah,
I'm
Speed's
fine
good.
with it.
Plus, the speed division has been fine the last few weeks. I think.
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Not for
Yeah,
the women
only,
though.
yeah,
That's
yeah. The only thing I would disagree, well, the only thing I would say is that I wish they would change the concept of the speed belt.
Mhm.
But I don't dislike it. I mean, it's dope.
I said on some of my videos, I think the matches should be 5 minutes long and the title matches should be 7 minutes long. I think 3 minutes is just too little to really build a full match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
they got the concept from like Stardom, from like that high speed championship thing. So they kind of tried to do the
Yeah.
same.
Anyway, sorry for going off topic here. My
Oh no,
bad.
you're good. You're good. You're good. So the first match we had on the card is a match that me and Coach has been looking forward to, an all-star classic in the making, from the build up to it to the actual match itself, is between our favorite wrestler Brooks Jensen versus Harlan Lewis. And I thought this match was just like a pretty hard-hitting match. I get what they were going for, but just like the build up to it and the promos leading up to it, I didn't really care like that. I mean, I appreciate the fact that they did everything to make it sound like a hard-hitting match, from the chops and the slaps, and every slam on the mat was like loud, but I didn't really care about it that much. We had Harlan Lewis winning this match, but there was a point in the commentary where Rosenberg said something I thought was pretty hilarious when he said Harlan Lewis shouldn't be called Harlan Lewis because he's from Long Island, and they said Long Island Lewis doesn't have a good ring to it. So I would agree with him that I'm not calling another grown man Long. That's just my personal opinion, but I thought that part of the promo, I thought that part of the promo was hilarious, but the match itself, they could have put a stipulation on it, probably, maybe number one contender, maybe I quit, maybe something in there to make it a little bit more interesting. But just as the promos did proceed, and it just didn't do much for me. So, but what did you think about this, Terrell?
I felt like the build-up came out of nowhere. The match was okay.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like something that I was invested in. I like the hard-hitting, impact. It was a slow match. Me and Chelsea, CJ had talked about it earlier. The match was slow paced. It was, but they wanted to present them as if they were powerhouses. Now Harlan Lewis, yes. Brooks Jensen, I mean, he's a hard hitter. Can't say he's a powerhouse, but he's definitely a hard hitter. There was a spot in the match where he did like this crazy reversal that turned into a spinning heel kick. I thought that was pretty cool from Brooks because he is a tall guy. Like, he does have some country boy size to him a little bit, but he's just slender. I love that Harlem won because honestly, I didn't want Brooks Jensen to win. I feel like he didn't really need to pick a fight with Harlan Lewis. If anybody needed to pick a fight with Harlan Lewis to, claim that spot of wanting to be the Evolve champion, was the so-called gatekeeper of Evolve.
Oh no, here we go.
Dante Chan. You could have turned heel and attacked Harlan Lewis. You would have been in that spot. You would have never had the match with Brooks Jensen and lost after a winning streak. You freaking idiot. Yep.
It's coming. True. It's coming, Terrell. Don't worry about that.
Oh my god.
But I give this match I give this match, I give it a B minus. I mean, I really wasn't into it, but I did like the hard hitting. I don't know. I don't freaking know.
Yeah, I'm around there too, like C minus for me, kind of around that area. But Coach, what did you think about Harlan Lewis wrestling your favorite wrestler?
I'm happy Long Island Lewis won, but like that's the only good thing I can say about this match. Yeah, it It just wasn't my thing. I don't really care about Brooks Jensen, so that brought it down to me. And then I also don't care about this feud. It didn't feel like personal or like there's any stakes at all. So Lewis won. That's good. I'm happy about that. The match was fine. I think both men put on a good match, but I don't personally care about a match being good unless I'm invested in what's happening outside of the match, the story in that. So so it doesn't. I didn't feel invested whatsoever. So my attention wasn't on the match.
Yeah.
But I'm happy all of them lose. I think that was the right thing to do.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. CJ Wolfie, what do you think about it?
Yeah, it was like a nice hard hitting match between the two, and yeah, I wouldn't care much about it. It's nice. I'm glad Harden did want to, because I don't see no purpose of Bruce winning that match. Really, because Harden need that win, especially if you going to the Evolve Championships. Yeah, he need to win to go up on that. But yeah, it was just a filler match to me, just put on this PLE, really. So I just get the match to see.
Yeah, thank God it was the first match too.
Yeah, go get it out the way.
Let's get it out the way, man. Get the vegetables out the way. What'd you think about it, EOD?
All right, before I can even talk about the match, when I was talking about Cappuccino Jones, how this felt like a big deal. As soon as the cameras pan in the arena, I'm like, this is not the NXT arena. Why? It's supposed to be Succession, so automatically it made me just feel, all right, this is not going to be it. The match itself was actually, I thought, a good match, but on the wrong show. This match, to me, didn't belong on Succession. I get why they did it because of the whole, we got to get Harlem Lewis out of the championship picture for one night, so the easy way to do that, have him have a match the same night that we are having a championship. But I don't think they did a good job building up the story at all. Like, they've mentioned it like the last couple of weeks, but there was like really no real stakes. Like, Brooks Jensen had his match, and at the end, didn't really even cut a promo. Just talked to the camera for like a minute about, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat Harlem Lewis at Succession, and Harlem Lewis last week I think had me recording his promo because it wasn't a good job. The promo was good, the video quality wasn't. So it just wasn't, like, the build-up wasn't there. And for Succession, this match would have been good if it was on. I was telling Alex earlier, if this match was last week and Callie Armstrong and Wendy Chu took its spot in this on this show,
I was just thinking that
it would have been a lot better, because it was a good match, but it was just a good match for a regular episode of Evolve. Succession, I'm thinking it's like their PLE, so it needs to be something more to it. But the match itself, like, I have no problem with the match. It was slow. It was super slow. But it was intentional that way. So that's what I'm saying. That should have been on a regular Evolve. And for what they did, it was good. I think they told a good story. And Brooks Jensen is like deceptively big because he's not like super muscular, so he doesn't look like he's that big until he's next to a big guy like Keanu Carver or Harlem Lewis, and you look at them side by side. It's like, oh, he's just as big as them. He might not be as wide, but it's like, yeah. And they try to make the Big E comparison. Well, not the Big E comparison, but it's saying big meaty men slapping meat. It was almost like sort of big meaty men slapping meat.
Yeah.
Because Harlem Lewis is big, Brooks is big, but not like that.
I think the problem is like his head is bigger than the rest of his body, so it kind of looks like he's a lot smaller than he actually is.
Yeah, he looks slender until he's right next to somebody.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's like an optical illusion, and he looks shorter than he is until he's next to somebody too, and it's like, oh no, that's a big dude.
Feel bad for him.
But yeah, I actually liked the match and everything. I'm not gonna give it. I think it was like a B match, but for this show, it definitely shouldn't have been on this show. That's
I agree. What did you think about it, Alex?
This is how much I care about this match. The actress from Sleepaway Camp is gonna be in Scary Movie 6. Has just been confirmed, so I'm happy for that.
Actual actress?
The actual actress. Yeah, the woman. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it. Yeah. Cardi M has not seen that movie, so
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
okay.
Wow. Second.
That's crazy.
Second, ladies and gentlemen, because Terrell said one name, Mr. Coach down below said another name, and post-match, I'm not even going to mention that fat ass. Welcome to the Unwanted.
Chuy Martinez Dante Chen Brooks, Jensen, we are the unwanted. Chuy Martinez, Dante Chen Brooks, Jensen, we are the unwanted.
Other than that, this match was slow. This match was 8 minutes and this match was 9 minutes 33 seconds. Remember the time, ladies and gentlemen, for later. That kick that Terrell said, it was a cravat kick. That's what it's called.
Oh.
When he does a little thing like that, it's a really cool kick. Oni Lorcan used to do that too. It's really
Oni
a little
Lorcan.
different.
Oh,
Yes. I was actually watching a couple of Oni Lorcan matches back in 2016, 17 in NXT just to remind myself. I guess they banned slapping someone in the face. I mean, come on, guys, it's wrestling. You could chop somebody in the face 7 times, and if they get concussed, it's life.
It's part of the game.
Yeah.
You know, oh damn! Holy crap! Oni Lorcan was power slap before power slap.
He was. He was. No, you're right.
Wow.
You're right. Yeah,
And that's how much I care about this damn match with Brooks Jensen, ladies and gentlemen.
Because, dude, I would literally watch Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch matches just to see Oni Lorcan smack somebody.
man.
And those smacks were hard, man. Oh man. But moving on to we're not gonna say his name. We know who we're talking about. Post the match, Harlan Lewis had a conversation to a person who wasn't there. And Harlan Lewis said the obvious. He said, "There's a lot of people in the locker room that can't beat me, but that doesn't make me a champion, does it?" He's right. That doesn't make you the champion. And he said, "Whoever wins between Cappuccino Jones and Jackson Drake will be just keeping the title warm for me." I don't know if anyone has anything to say about that part or if you even care about that, but if you do, we'll start off with Terrell.
Yeah, we had Wolverine. He was being interviewed by Chewbacca. And his best friends are Wookiees. I don't know why he hang out with a bunch of Wookiees, but it's weird.
Oh my god.
It's all Disney, right?
Yeah, man. It was a Disney affair, you know, WWE. Yeah, man. The whole Disney family was there.
All right, Coach, what'd you
Except
think
for
about
drunk. I wanted to add that, except for drunk Princess Leia, aka Thea Hale, who's sad in her house. It's documented, ladies and gentlemen. That's not me. We love you, Thea Hale. Stop drinking.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Actually got really hyped for potential Harlem Lewis and Cappuccino Jones feud for the championship as soon as this promo happened, and then the rest of the night happened. So like all those dreams went away. But yeah, that's all I have to say. It got me excited for the main event, and then the rest of the show we'll get to how I feel about that later.
Oh man, I can't wait till you get to the main event. We all got a lot to say.
Oh my god.
All right, CJ Wolfie, what'd you think?
It was a nice promo. Yeah, looking forward to seeing him going at whoever wins tonight. Yeah, not much.
What are we watching right now?
Why do you got No Mercy on the screen?
No, what the?
My bad. My bad.
Lord Jesus.
Well, thank God it was just that. That's all I'm saying. Thank God it was just.
What you got going on?
My bad. My bad. I'm sitting up here watching. I'm sitting up here watching computer fights.
I'm just saying, if it was something else, you had to create a whole new YouTube channel, bro.
We're about to see
Exactly.
Stu and Alex.
If it's me beating the crap out of Chewy Martinez, I'm happy with that. But back to you, CJ. I'm sorry.
Man, I
Oh no,
wish.
I know. I'm good.
All right.
I was gonna say, if
You
you
good?
could make a video of you and Chewy Martinez boxing, oh man, it'd be amazing.
Oh Lord.
Sure.
Oh,
you can call it boxing. No,
Yeah.
I know. No, it won't be Succession 3. It's Chewy Martinez at the Titantron doing that, and me from behind with a barbed wire bat beating the crap out of him. Bing, 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 gun. Let's go. Anyway, we're out of here. I don't get paid by the hour.
You guys are the perfect enemies to lovers for a dark romance story, Alex.
Coach, and your part 2 was Brooks Jensen. Okay, so let's be real. And the trilogy is Dante and Terrell, and on top of
because
Volcano.
Dante, because Dante, man, Dante know what to do to get on my good side, man. Dante know what to do to get on my good side.
Yeah, Dante and Terrell.
I don't want to know what he has to do.
And not only that though, and not only that, I know one time, I know somebody got upset with me because they didn't agree with how I felt about Dante Chan. It's kayfabe, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, someone took it seriously.
Do you understand what kayfabe is? Oh my god. Well, yeah, Dante Chan still shouldn't exist.
My hate isn't kayfabe. I'm serious with my feelings.
Oh my god. Okay.
Of course. Oh, I have to say this. I'll have to say this too legally. Okay, yeah. My hate for Chewie is kayfabe too. Okay, legally, I have to say that. All right, everyone's saying it now. I guess on
yeah. It's an act. Yeah, it's always it's one act. Big act. It's an act, bro. Yeah.
Because
it's a stage play.
I'm not acting.
The world is a stage. The world is a stage. I don't want to offend anyone. Oh my god, you hate Dante Chan? Oh my god. Yes, I hate Dante Chan, and I hate his chin. How about that?
I hate Chewie Martinez. Look, I hate Chewie Martinez when he did the whole thing with and EOD sent me that. Like, oh, look at Chewie Martinez chew on this. I'm like, you gave this motherfucker 3 minutes to. Are you serious? Are you? This is sad.
Oh yeah.
Like you fired Kelly Kincaid to give this guy 3 minutes. Really?
And then the rumor has
kids. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then a rumor has it that a Road Dogg is either fired or he left.
He's half fired. He's still fired, but he still has to do a couple obligations before he gets out the door. It's just been confirmed.
Well, that's what happens. That's what happens when you don't agree with everything that someone does. You get turned into a target.
And they automatically already hired someone else, like a woman, to be the co-creator, co-head writer in SmackDown. Like I forgot what her name was.
Wow.
They already said her name. She got a bump.
I wish Trey Martinez would do something to get fired.
Please.
He's probably a part of he's a part of the Kiss Booty Club. That's what he's a part of.
The Kiss Booty Club.
He looked like he kissed booty, man.
Kiss booty.
Yeah. Well, back to kissing booty. Yeah. Okay. by the way, okay. Her name, okay, Alex Williams, the new lead writer and vice president of Raw in WWE. That's her name, Alex Williams. She got promoted. Bye, Road Dogg.
Raw wasn't didn't Road Dogg book
Alex
SmackDown?
Williams.
Why is she going to Raw? Or are they like mixing it
I
up?
don't know. They're probably mixing it up. But back to EOD because he wanted to say something. Back to you, EOD.
Oh yeah, sorry, EOD. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say first. I don't really have a problem with anybody on unwanted list. We'll get that out the way. And what were we talking?
Who are you playing?
We were talking about. Were we talking about the Harlem Lewis promo?
Yeah.
I had to remember where we're at. All right. Yeah, to me, I didn't have a problem with the promo. It sounded like he kind of like messed it up a little bit because before he was talking about whoever wins the match tonight, he was already talking to Jackson Drake to keep the belt warm for him and everything. And then later on, he was basically saying, well, he'll face whoever wins the match at the end of the night. It was okay and everything. I mean, I think Visible Man was saying something earlier, like he was tired the way he was talking and everything, but I guess at the end I was thinking of it more like, okay, if you're on the main roster though, there might come a time where you might have to actually cut a promo after you have a match. And yeah, I know for that it was a long match and everything, a slow long match. So I get that you were out of breath and stuff like that, but you got to.
And he got kicked in the face.
You.
Remember that, EOD?
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah,
he
legit
did
kicked in the face.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, but to be his stuff like that, sometimes it bothers me just a little bit because it is a taped show.
Yeah,
could have edited it or maybe just come back and just redo that segment. We don't have to actually see him get out the ring. We just have him on the side of the ring and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And it's an easy fix when you can do stuff like that in case something like that happens. But it was pretty good. Like what he had to say and everything. And I don't want to say it. It did anything for me think about what's going to happen early, like what Coach was saying. It had them all hyped up and everything for later on. I just thought it was what it was and everything. It was a decent promo, and he's the next man up. That's how I thought of it. So
okay. Alex, got anything to add to that?
It's sad when it's not Harlem Lewis's fault. Like he got kicked in the face. I watched the show. I watched the match again. I'm like, and it happened about 2 minutes after he won. So I'm like, okay, I get it. Like you're just popping out. Plus Chewie's there, and he's just a disgusting thing to look at. So it'll mess you up mentally. I get that completely. The fact they kind of fumbled the promo.
Yeah,
I know.
I'll change my T-shirt for you, Alex.
No, it's not the fact. You know what's funny? Like
I'll
what he
change
was
my
wearing
jackets for
now-
you. Why don't you like me? I'll change my shirts for you.
It's sad. You know what's funny?
I changed all of it, and you still don't like me.
He did change all.
Oh,
That's the type of person 2
He
years.
changed
That's the type of person
He
2
changed
years. I
everything.
know it.
respect that.
I know it. I know that's how
You know
he
what's
is.
funny? You know what's funny? I didn't tell Cardi M this, and she knows I was gonna like criticize his fashion choices. I like this jacket. I love that he took the rug from his car, took it off the car, and
I
made
knew it.
into a jacket.
I knew it couldn't just stop at that. I knew it.
You saw it.
No.
oh my
Not the
god.
rug. No, bro.
Vacuum it.
Not the rug from the car, bro.
Just like it. It looked just like it. I'm not. Am I telling lies? No,
The
ladies and
rug
gentlemen, I'm
from the
just saying
car.
like it is.
Crazy.
Bro. Oh my god. Bro, where's the button at,
sorry.
bro? Where's the button, bro?
I got it. Someone has to ask me the button. I'll get it.
My god.
Oh my god, I haven't pressed this button in
Oh
a while
my
too.
God.
Actually, that button in general.
Yeah,
I was
we need the
gonna
button.
Play the drifter, but of course.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Bro. This is
But
some new stuff right here.
But there's
I
also-
had never in
Yeah,
my
but-
life heard anybody say a joke about the carpet inside of a vehicle, bro. You could have said
Yeah.
the apartment, you could have said the house, you could have said the rug
No.
from TJ Maxx. You literally said the carpet in the car, bro. Under the car mat, bro.
I had a backup. You want to hear that one too? I always have a backup.
Yeah.
Like, that Chewy Martinez must love cats because he took the scratching rug from the cats and then put it on him to make sure that when he's home, cats actually play with him because no one does.
Oh, that explains it though. That explains why Harlan Lewis couldn't talk. He could smell
And
the
then
cat.
and that
Bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hey man.
I can see him doing that though. I can see him. I can see
Yo,
him like,
oh
he
my
like
God,
Alex
bro.
cooking me every
Didn't
single
y'all-
week. I'm gonna
bro.
wear something he ain't never seen before. Go ahead and scrape
Bro.
up that car carpet. Let's make something out
Bro.
of it. Like,
Wow.
I can see.
Yeah, I don't-
Terrell go.
I don't know
bro,
what. I don't know what this.
Bro, a jacket made out of a cat scratcher from his house. So when he goes back from work to his house,
Mhm.
he hopes that cats play with him, bro.
Hopes, not makes
Hopes.
Hopes.
That is crazy.
Double entendre.
I don't know. I don't know what
Double
Alex
entendre,
does
bro.
in his personal life. I don't
That's
know what
double-
Alex
that's
does. in his
double
personal life,
entendre.
but I just imagine he's sitting 24/7, having a notepad, writing stuff what he wants to say about Chewy 24/7.
Oh, no.
Thinking,
I
yeah,
don't
that's-
I write shit. Look,
If anybody,
Chewy, I am in a Leonard Skinner flow state right now. You talk about Chewy, I'm
Leonard
I'll go and I'll keep
I'ma tell you
going
right
on
now.
this guy. I got two more jokes, but I'm gonna save it for next week.
Coach, we got to
Bro.
call Tubi and we got to get the records of how long Alex had kept the screen on pause when Chewy's on the screen. We need to know. he got some in-depth roasting going on here of catastrophic proportions that I've never thought of.
bro.
Car rug, bro.
Oh man,
Like this
he
man-
can't- man,
He says
man-
he has
this
nothing
man
personal
can't get-
against Chewy, but then he says these stuff.
this man can't get action from he can't get no playtime with his kittens or the ladies, man.
He wearing the carpet.
Lord.
He can't get no cat. Alex.
He has no.
No,
cat.
No, because
Oh my
you
God,
know why?
you-
No, you know why I have no reaction? Because I just realized the same jacket that he got it from the car rug, he can put it back on the floor of the rug and use the things for the arms as seatbelts. Just put it back on the car. There you go. Boop, put it back. There you go. It's a multi-use jacket. Again, can we keep going? Because I don't want to talk about Chewy for the next 10 minutes. I can.
Yeah.
This is your show. Hear these thoughts. Bring it back. Bring it
Okay,
back.
okay.
Let's go.
We'll bring it back. We'll leave Chewy in the 1994 Dodge Shadow carpet alone. Okay. All right, EOD. How did you feel? I'm sorry. How did you feel about the thing? I don't think you finished your thoughts on that.
No. I was done.
Oh, it was Alex's turn, I think, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm done.
Okay. Next up, we had a video package by Lainey Luck herself, where she basically stated that she was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, been wrestling since she was 21, and she's ready to make an impact on Evolve. I personally think this video package was very late. It's too late. The damage has already been done. You're talking about a person who already lost and your ID champion at that coming out with this, 3 times coming out and then having this promo talking about she's ready to make an impact when she's lost a lot. Again, as the ID champion, and it goes back to what Alex was talking about with Cappuccino Jones, with him being the ID champion. It's like they kind of don't really have respect for those champions. And I don't understand why that's the case. So she's going to have to do a lot of stuff to kind of fix what damage has been done to her so far in Evolve. But the promo was just okay to me. But what do you think about this, Terrell?
The promo was pretty good. I just hope that they start putting some respect on the ID champion's name, because I look at it like this. Even with indie wrestlers, friends that I know in real life, any promotion, a champion is a champion.
Mm-hmm.
And what they did to become champion, the training, the long nights, the sleepless nights, you know what I'm saying? For them to get to where they at, even though they're not on the main roster, different things like that, they're not in NXT, they're still a champion. And you cannot take that away from them. So I feel like they need to put some respect on their staff's name, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
What do you think about it, Coach?
Yeah, I agree with what like Alex and you guys said about it being a little too late. But I still think it's worth having, because I didn't know a lot of this stuff about her, and it makes me know her a lot more. So now I have more personal connection to her, and I didn't have that before. Even though I agree it's a bit too late, you've already messed her up. I still think it's better to have that now than not have it at all, because it makes her seem more personal. You get more attached to her. I do hope they book her better now, because everybody who's gotten these promo packages before has been booked awfully. Like Trill London got his, and then he just proceeded to lose every match. Hopefully that's not a sign of what they're going to do with her now. But I do hope she gets pushed better, because she is a champion. She deserves a lot better booking than what she has received so far.
I agree. CJ Wolfie, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with what they're saying. Really, yeah, it's good to get the presentation out for her right now. But then again, I did wish they had shown this first when she first got signed on to it. But then her being the ID champion, they should have need to start start presenting them better than they do now. So they are champions. So put them on involved. Maybe I need to present them on the show, really. So yeah, it was a good promo from her though. But yeah.
Yeah, and to Coach's point, I think you're right about that, because I knew about the Crohn's disease and her situation, so this is something I already heard before. So I didn't feel the impact from it being on the ball. So you're right about that. I just thought about that. EOD, what did you think about it?
Yeah, I actually didn't know about her Crohn's diagnosis, and I'm like, man, that's got to be rough, especially something physical like wrestling and stuff like that.
Yeah,
because I know if I'm on a roller coaster too much, it's but so I can only imagine. But yeah, I don't think it's too late, because it's never too late to do the right thing. But I was how many female ID wrestlers do they even have on the roster? Because I don't know. It seems like they're mostly.
I think she's the only one right now.
Yeah, because it seems like everybody else is gone. Well, we know Zeta Still's gone, and Zachary, she's doing her. She's back to wrestling, but she's doing her own thing now. So I think that's it. But it's kind of. I agree with Terrell about this, about the championship thing. You promote the Speed Championship more than you promote the ID Championship. We know about it because we follow it and look at the Twitter and stuff like that. But she is a champion. So you could just explain away, okay, this is our ID champ. Just explain what the ID champion actually is. It's just a championship that they go and defend on the independent scene. That's it. So that's all you have to say. But this is our champion. This is our one. And this is the person that represents us when we go out there into the wild and everything. That's all you have to. That's basically all you have to say. And let them come out with the belt. Well, yeah, let them come out with the belts. Because they're champions. And I know it's taped, but you also know it's taped. So you just do what they're doing with Vanity Project. Okay, as long as before the show gets done, you just don't do anything. You don't do anything crazy and have the belts change hands. That's all. Y'all can control that. So it's it's going to be important if you make it important. That's all. Just let us know. It's she's also the ID champion. So that's all.
I also want to tune in. They pre-tape a lot of these segments, so if the wrestlers don't have to come out with the belt if you don't want to spoil something, because it's all pre-taped. But you can cut the set or make the backstage segments with them having the belt and then acknowledge on screen that they're the champion.
Yeah.
As long as you acknowledge and make everybody know, hey, these are the champion, and they see them, it doesn't really matter if they come out to the ring with it or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get why they might hesitate, but there's so many workarounds that it's not really necessary to not do it.
Yeah, just acknowledge them. Put the little ticker thing. Oh, ID champion, because you can always edit that out later if you want to. So that's all. Just let us know who the champions are, so people will like, oh, that's ID champion. Oh, what is that, or whatever the case may be. But no, oh, this person is important.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, before I go to Alex, the only thing I will say is if they do present them showing us that they are champion, if they book them the way Laney has been booked lately, it wouldn't be a good look. I'm not saying that they have to win all their matches, but make them look a little bit stronger to, people who want to get into the WWE ID scene, to make them look a little bit more legitimate than they are. But other than that, I do agree. It'll be good to know who's the ID champions and what that means.
The workaround with that too is like, yeah, they don't have to win every match, and when they lose, they're losing the people that's in the WWE technically.
Yeah.
So if they're like, okay, WWE's here, independent is like right below. So that way it can kind of protect them even in a loss, because it's only going to be defended on independence. It's never going to get defended in Evolve. That's
Right.
like one way of getting around like, the win-loss percentage. But you can't lose every match though. You can't do that.
You can't lose every match.
Yeah.
What do you think about it, Alex? Oh, my bad.
Okay, no, I'm good. First off, I do like that Laney Luck. You didn't have to talk about your Crohn's disease, and I've actually met someone as well who has Crohn's disease, and it's different levels of like stuff for that. But to understand, and I think Jeff said that on the Evolve effect, like to wrestle and then to travel for hours at a time in a car, sitting down, doing this, like it's hard work. But then you have to be a wrestler on top of that is endearing. And the fact that you don't even say that she's the ID champion, and then on top of that you put, and you're right, hear these thoughts, it was late. If you would have did this promo on the first time she appeared before she fought Carmen, that would have gave her like a little bit of babyface underdog. The fact that you showed her against Carmen and then somebody else, and then Harley Riggins literally broke the fourth wall and said, hey, this jobber coming in because she didn't got no entrance, proves itself that you don't give a crap about her, but now you do. This happened when, remember the Aaron Rourke thing where they promoted his ass for like 4 weeks straight, and then he was in a tag match and he lost, and then Mathers is like, I'm gone, going back to Philly. So I don't know.
I want to chime in with something. Yeah. Do you guys remember early on Evolve, where everybody watched it, that sometimes they'd show like cut out segments from the wrestlers, the ID wrestlers, on their Evolve, or not on their Evolve, on their indie shows? Like I particularly remember one of Vanity Project cutting a promo while they were on the indie scene with the championships. I think they should bring that type of stuff back. Like show us what Laney Luck is doing. That way you don't have to actually have her on the show presenting the championship, but you can still show that she's a champion. She's dominating out there. Like you've done it before, you can do it again. I think that could be a way to like present her as a dominating force without having her to win all these matches on Evolve necessarily.
EOD used to show that. He was the one that showed the first time when Vanity Project with Bryson Zeta Steel were like in this indie show, like, oh yeah, I'm the champion, and I'm like, this is something I've never seen before, where they're actually bringing their Evolve stuff to an indie show, random place, random as hell. But that was the start of it. I wish they brought it back. You're right. Lady Luck has fought Evilise and so many random women that we haven't heard of in a long time. You don't have to give them money, but you can say, hey, she fought these people. That's it. Put some eyes out there. Like I love Layla and Mason, but that's it. Go back to you. Thoughts?
Yeah, no, I agree, and I think they had that small video package that showed her winning like 1 or 2 matches, I think, in Evolve, but that was about it. But moving on to the next match, we had the match for the women's Evolve Championship between PJ Vasa and Kendall Gray in a street fight with Tyra May still in the VIP section. PJ Vasa sets up Kendall for a power bomb on top of a steel step in the center of the ring. Kendall Gray reverses it with Shades of Gray onto the steel steps and then wins with a pin. I thought this match overall was actually pretty decent. As far as it being a street fight, I thought it was not as street fight, I guess, if that's the term I could say. You know, it'd be a lot more been used in there as opposed to just the couple of steps in the one table. And by the way, Kendall Gray, if you're next to a table and next to PJ Vasa, run because it never works out for you at this point in time. But I thought the match was pretty, and I think it being a street fight, it pretty much helped PJ Vasa just to kind of cover up her mistakes as far as, and I like PJ Vasa, but wrestling's like someone like a Kendall Gray, who was like in a supreme wrestler. She's better than pretty much like majority of the roster, even on NXT. It'll make the other person look really bad. So with having weapons in there, it kind of got close to evening things out. But you know, overall, I thought the match was pretty decent. What'd you think about it, Terrell?
Yeah, the match was good. I enjoyed it from start to finish. I feel like it was a good way to have PJ Vasa more comfortable in the match by making it a street fight because
Yeah,
you know, Kendall Gray, like you said, she is, first of all, she is a technical wrestler. And she's very good at what she does, even just being in Evolve. And we've seen her on NXT. I'm pretty sure she could probably go with some of the women, if not majority of the women on the main roster as well. I know most people would say, you know, she's not ready, but then that means that they don't watch what we watch because she's dangerous.
if you saw that match at Deadline, you know that she's ready.
Hey, PJ Vasa, man, she is a powerhouse and a brawler. So a street fight is definitely a good call for her because you know that's right up her alley with her wrestling style. I'll give this match, I definitely give this match a B plus for sure, a B plus. And yeah, man, you know, Kendall Gray, she is still our Evolves Women Champion.
All right, Coach, what'd you think?
Overall, the match was fun. Unlike, I know you said that you didn't like that they didn't use too much weapons and stuff. I don't think that mattered a lot. I think it was fun. I don't think every street fight needs to be pure weapons because, like, sometimes you just want to beat the person up with your own hands.
Right.
The match overall was fine. I'm gonna give it a A minus. I really enjoyed it. The result, however, is not one I like at all. Not that I don't like Kendall Gray. I love Kendall Gray. But it really felt like it was time to have PJ Vasa win because, like, how many times has she lost in a match against Kendall Gray now? I think it's the third time, like a triple threat match. And then, did they have a one-on-one match? Maybe I'm not remembering.
No, they never had a one-on-one.
Overall, she's lost to Kendall Gray too much by now, and I don't think it's gonna hurt her. I think she's gonna be fine. But it felt like this was her moment to take that championship, and it also felt like Kendall Gray's like they've been having her on NXT so much. It felt like she was going there. So I don't know. And then afterwards, she had that whole thing with Tyra May Steele, and it seems like they're going there. But I don't even know how I feel about Tyra May Steele potentially being the one to take the belt off her. So I'm feeling very conflicted on all of this. So the match was good. The result is not one that I don't know how I feel about it. I'm feeling very weird about it. But yeah.
Yeah, the result was kind of jarring. I mean, I guess the weapons part, it wasn't a big deal to me. It was just the more tame street fight that we've gotten on Evolve. But it didn't make the match terrible to me at all. And to the Tyra May Steele thing, I don't know if she's gonna win or not, but just the match itself between those two technical wrestlers, I think it's gonna be real good. I can't wait to see what happens there. CJ, what did you think?
Yeah, I liked this street fight. It was a really good match. And I actually, the outcome, I really didn't expect Kendall to retain. I thought PJ Voss was going to end up taking that title off of her, but yeah, she ended up going over and still retains. And yeah, pretty good. Yeah, so I get the match. Hey, I really liked it.
Okay, EOD.
Yeah, I really did like the match. I did like the spot with the table where PJ Vasa pretty much engulfed Kendall Gray and went through the table. I thought that was a good spot. The chairs that she threw in the ring, I like the fact that when she threw like a million chairs in the ring, that she kind of went back in the middle of the ring and kind of made it all nice and neat after she threw it all in. I like that. That was, I don't know why I liked it. I did like that for some reason. I was like, for all the chaos that she does, she's a tidy person.
Is it like an OCD thing? Like you was like,
I don't know. I just like that. I just never seen anybody do that before. It's just I just see people just toss it in there, but she's like, no, they make it nice and neat and everything for this ass whooping. But
okay.
But I do think what brought the match down a little bit is the fact that it was in the dungeon. This should have been on NXT. an NXT camera crew, because we see the chaos that could happen there. Like they could have this, did everything the same that they did in this match, but had it in the NXT arena, and I think it would have came off a lot better. And maybe somebody goes through the perch like people have been doing like nowadays. I think it was something like that. But yeah, that was the only thing, because it felt like it was just missing something. I just couldn't put my finger on. I'm like, it doesn't have to be super chaotic and everything.
Yeah.
But the way she bashed her head into the table during the contract signing, I mean, it kind of started off that way. But I just think it would have been better all around if it was in the NXT arena. So, like, to me, it was a good match. I'll still give it like an A minus, because it was really good. It was just that one thing. The atmosphere is what it was for me. It just felt like it was just missing that one little thing. And I did like Tyra May still being in the VIP section. I did like that. So.
Yeah.
Before I go on, can I ask something?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Who do you guys want to see take the belt off of Kendall Gray? Because like I personally am not as invested in Tyra May Steele yet to be a champion, but it feels like she's the leading option right now. Who do you guys think is like the person that's going to take it off of her, or do we not know them yet?
That's what
Carly.
I was going to say.
Carly Bright.
Yeah.
I do think PJ Vaza should
By
have won this
storyline.
match.
Yeah.
If only for the fact that it just feels like it's time. Like I always say this, Kendall Gray has been on NXT more than some of the NXT people, even though she still hasn't officially been called up. But to me, it felt like this was like the perfect transition to let Kendall just let her go up there with Ren and chill up on NXT. But I guess they got other plans and everything. So like I can't knock it, but it was a surprise to me. I did not think Kendall was going to win this match. I did say last week that I wouldn't be surprised if one belt changes hands just as a swerve.
Yeah.
But that's about it. But I do like both women and everything. I think Kendall's great. Just that I just thought Evolve is supposed to be here. He's supposed to graduate like most of the guys did. I gotta say most, but we still seeing some people still on Evolve. So that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, I'm with Alex on it. Like I picked the same person. I think Tyra May Steele. I think her match against Kendall Gray will be like really, really good, a really good technical match. But by her losing that match, by having all this confidence, it could break Tyra May Steele and really unleash more of that crazy side of her that she refused to believe exists. And I think that'll be an interesting story to unfold.
Oh yeah, because remember, ladies and gentlemen,
I will go
you
next.
can reverse a German. Go on.
Wow.
Hey man, that's funny. But no, I was gonna say, I would have loved to seen the title change hands with PJ Vasa. It would have been cool because Kendall Gray is definitely ready for NXT. Like I said, I honestly think she's ready for the main roster, but I don't want to, shoot her up to the stratosphere. But I feel like she is. When it comes to who I think should take the belt off her right now, or who should be the person to do it, I would say I like Carly Bright because it's a story there. So I do like that Alex said Carly Bright.
Yep.
Because the storyline wise, it would be dope, and she has every reason why she should or could go after Kendall Gray. But my dream person to take the bet off her would be Chantel Monroe. And I see the way of her doing it because I love Chantel Monroe's heel work. I love her heel work. I literally see her outsmarting Kendall Gray, and it's like an upset victory because she's the heel in the group, and Kendall Gray is just like distraught. Like, bro, you stooped that low to win. And Chantel Monroe was just looking at her like, how did you expect this was going to end? Like, how did you expect this was going to end? Like, you I'm tired.
Winning.
Like, we can't keep wrestling forever. We can't keep wrestling forever. Kendall, it had to end some way. So I just had to hurry up and find a way to do it.
Hey, that's true.
Dirtiest player in the game.
That's true. And we also got the Tyra May Steele, the clip of the accomplishments. Yeah.
Let's go.
Good, but you're not a gold medalist. You're not a gold medalist.
almost had after she destroyed.
I want, yeah, but I wanted to say this. My thoughts. The reason I say Carly
No, you
Bright
good.
is the reason I say Carly Bright because there's a story there, but it can go both ways. Tyra can take the belt off, right? Kendall can have a rematch with Tyra. Tyra wins that one. Carly is the one to take it off Tyra, and then that can turn her even heel because Carly can say, "I'm the one that took it off it that you couldn't." Imagine Tyra like Asuka, that she came in and now she's just a whirlwind of just craziness. So whoever beats her gets the recognition Kendall never has, or Kendall will never get back. Because I don't think they're gonna take the belt off Kendall and then she gets it back. I don't think so. I think the rule should be you lost it, you never get it back. Let someone else get it. Like we're not NXT where we give the belt back to Juicy Jane 4 damn times.
Man.
I just, this is me personally. I don't think Tyra May Steele just doesn't feel like an evolved wrestler for me. She's great. Don't take that wrong. I think she's a great wrestler. She just doesn't feel like she fits on Evolve. I feel like she fits way better in NXT.
Yeah.
I haven't fully bought into her on Evolve yet. She doesn't feel like what I'm used to seeing on Evolve.
Really? We have a doll called It's Gall, and we have Hot Shots glasses, Tyra May Steele. Shout out to Hot Shots if anyone gets the reference of the guy that has really bad glasses. We have we have Nikita Lyons who does the W. Like, really think about that, coach. That doesn't fit the style of what we have in Evolve.
No, not like stylistic wise. Just she feels like an NXT wrestler. Is how like Brooks Jensen and Dante Chen, they feel like they don't belong on Evolve. Like they fit more naturally on NXT. Again, that's just for me. I feel like Tyra May Steele, she just feels like she's more fit for NXT where she's at than compared to coming to Evolve.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how I feel with Kelly Armstrong and Kendall
more
Drake.
established. She seemed more established.
Yeah.
Like same
Same with
with
Brooks
Kendall
Jensen.
Drake.
Yeah. Brooks Jensen and Dante Chen should be in Lucha Underground. That's what the hell they should be.
Lucha
Lucha Underground. A dragon
Hey.
and a cowboy guy from LA. It would work.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. They would, Tate Wilder and Dante Chen, they would go crazy in AAA. They would go crazy in AAA.
Well, they go to the Lucha Underground building looking for a job. They're gonna be it's gonna be a rude awakening for them.
But Dante Chen got to turn heel in order for me to like him. Because he gonna go over there doing that same crap he doing now, trying to be a likable guy. You can't be liked everywhere. The world ain't built like that. Because somebody gonna not like you.
I have the power of a dragon. He'll say that to Lucha Underground. I have the power of a dragon. Then come Matanza. I have the power of a psychopath. So what do you got? Okay, well, you win. There you go. Like anyway, back to you. Here, there's thoughts.
Oh no, you know what? And to your point too about Tyra May Steele beating Kendall Gray after taking the title off her, she would be the first person that Kendall Gray would have lost to twice in a row. So that would be another accolade she could have. So that'd be very interesting. But moving on to the unfortunate and gruesome backstage footage we got from the security camera of Kim Hendricks and Harley Riggins attacking Tate Wilder as he's about to get on his bike and turn the key. They pull him off the bike and they stomp him into the ground. Yeah, what'd you think about that, Terrell?
I'm not gonna lie, when I saw it, I thought it was funny, man.
What?
I thought it was hilarious, man. You know, that's the world's most dangerous place. That's the world's most dangerous. That's the most dangerous place on God green earth, man.
The parking lot.
The Performance Center parking lot, man. You're not supposed to be going. You're not supposed to be by yourself.
Ask Rhea.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Ask Jamar Hampton. He was just a bystander. He got body slammed on a car.
Oh yeah.
For real, man.
He was an innocent man.
For real, man. Y'all remember? Like, did we forget Showdown? Remember when they was in the parking lot like it's Def Jam fight for New York? They was literally face to face, like, "Come on, yeah, where you at? Yeah." They showing the whole roster go panning. That cameraman needs a raise for that, by the way.
Yep.
It was beautiful.
All we
Yeah,
see
yeah.
is this Cyrus in the background. So the deaf friend.
Coach, what did you think about the
For whatever reason, this segment like really put a smile on my face. I don't know what it was. I just like seeing Cam Hendricks and Ollie Riggins beat dicks. It's just so entertaining. I genuinely enjoy what they're doing. It feels like those high school teenage drama movies in like the 2000s where you just have a bunch of airhead jocks beating everybody up. It felt like that kind of stuff, and it's entertaining. So I actually really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I hope they keep beating the shit out of Tate Wilder every single week in some weird way. It's
Yeah.
like burst into him while it's changing in the locker room, just whoop his ass or something. I think
Right.
that could. I want to see that.
They get
What
called
did
to the
Tate
principal.
Wilder-
They get called to the principal's office, and then the principal was like, "So you two, were spotted bullying Billy for his bike? No. Well, here's the security footage."
That's
Hey, man,
not
that's
us.
pretty funny.
That's not us.
I mean, that's pretty funny. I mean, no, I mean that's not us.
That remind me. That remind me of the old Jumanji movie back in the day when Alan Paris got jumped by those kids when he was in front of his dad's shoe shop. That remind me of that.
Need a male version of Mean Girls. That
Oh
would be
my
good.
That is
Oh my god.
CJ Wolfie. What did you think about this innocent man getting jumped outside?
It was slick funny. I ain't gonna lie, it was funny, but it was crazy too though. But these two, Jeff seen that clip earlier before we start the show. Was just it was hilarious and entertaining too. But they got them going if they're gonna make this stuff as a tag team. If the other wasn't gonna be on there with them, they'd be a hilarious tag team. So yeah, I liked it. It's crazy. Man got jumped out there. He know not to just go ahead. That's a dangerous spot. No, don't just sit there. But yeah.
Yeah, you got to get
Don't
conceal and
stay in
carry
out there.
if you're gonna be out in the parking lot at the performance center. You gonna have to.
I just want to say regarding Cam Hendricks, I'm really surprised with how good he's been because when he was on LFG, I never really felt anything for him. He felt very try hard on LFG, but ever since he's come to Evolve, like he's really been one of the standout people since he's debuted. I feel like every time he's on screen, he's like insanely interesting. So like, I'm actually really shocked because when he was on LFG, it was like, I don't know how this guy's gonna fare, and then he came on, he was like, oh okay, so he's that.
Yeah, and they kept playing heavy into him
Ball
dating
feels
Maxine.
He featured it in a rock.
Yeah, absolutely. EOD, what'd you think?
Oh yeah, just like the rest of y'all. When I first saw it, I thought it was funny. The funny thing is the clip that we did see. I saw a little bit of that clip early in the day, and I just saw him in the golf cart driving around, but I didn't watch the whole thing. So then when I saw this happen, I was like, wait, what's going on? They just went ahead and jumped this man. I'm thinking it's because of what happened in the ring last week, and then as Dose Evil and the Invisible Man was saying on the Evolve Effect. It's like, nah, they just don't like that man. I'm like, oh,
Straight up.
that actually makes sense. Like they just beat him because they don't like him, but the way they jumped him because he had a nice bite too.
He did.
They took him off that bike and stomped his ass. I was just dying.
You know how much you gotta hate somebody to steal a golf cart off the course and drive it on a regular street to go find somebody to
No. But that's the thing though. He didn't steal the golf cart. Those are the golf carts in Florida, like not in Florida, but like in the performance center.
Yeah.
So they just give them to them. And those dumbasses, the video that we can't show here, ladies and gentlemen, we showed it offline, is the fact that they went all around the performance center, and at the end of the video, they realized, why don't we just go to the parking lot, see if he's there? The bike's there. Oh yeah, and then they realized, and then they whooped his ass. Tate Wilder, you had about like maybe 20 minutes. Like, what the fuck were you doing? Like, you could have just left.
Yeah, the
Ref
parking lot, the
snitch.
most dangerous place on earth next to a Waffle House is Performance Center parking lot where it goes down. But you know what I did like? We got a different angle of the parking lot because it didn't. At first, I'm like, all right, I've never seen this before. It actually almost looked like a bed and auto shop is the way it looked like to me.
That's what I thought it was.
So that's what I thought it was, and I'm like, okay, they're doing different things. They say, okay, it's during the daytime. We do get a couple beatdowns in the daytime in the parking lot, but usually if it's in the parking lot, it'll be like right in front of the entrance of the performance center. It usually spills into the performance center. So I did like that, and I was like, man, but they didn't have to stomp him down like that. I'm like,
And he has no
damn.
peripheral vision. He didn't see two men running at him from the side of his vision. Like he didn't think nothing of it.
Yeah, so I thought it was good. It obviously sets up something. Oh, one thing I forgot to say, the cart at one point, because we can't show the cart video, they called Tate Wilder Tater Tot. That is reserved for Tatum Paxley. So please do not call Tate Wilder Tater Tot. Only Tatum Paxley could be called Tater Tot.
I know, we're not supposed to like the heels, right? But I just think how insanely fun it would have been to be in that golf cart with Cam Hendricks and
Oh
Harley
my
Wiggins.
god, that was
Like that would have been one of those
Oh
fun
my
evenings.
god.
Like, and then we get to end it by beating up Tate Wilder. I don't. That would be a
Best
great
night
afternoon.
ever.
Hey, oh, I like the song Headstrong. Headstrong. I do like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Cam was like, he ain't like. I like the song. I actually got it on my phone. So
Wow, coach.
Yeah, but
Coach
Cam
wanted
was
to
so
be a part of that,
narcissistic.
huh?
Yeah, I want to be part of
like
that.
Cam was so narcissistic. It's a cool thing, but like Cam was so narcissistic, he was listening to his own theme song. He's like, yeah,
That
it's a bop. Like the guy's like, no, it's not, dude. Turn that shit off, man. Come on now. And then they found and I miss you. And they love like that song brings people together. Even
does.
heels who are assholes and they beat up a guy who has a nice bike and left him hospitalized. Which, by the way, it would have been funnier. Like you brought up a good point. If this was a real AutoZone and you only had like the camera from the outside, it would have been funny that they beat him up outside AutoZone. The guys would have came outside. Cam Hendricks being a heel, but he is actually a nice guy, ladies and gentlemen. He just like goes up to him, gives him some money, and say, "Hey, thank you for everything. Can you give me a card? I might bring my car over here later to like kind of like that would have been cool, like because he's a heel, but he's nice. I like Cam Hendricks other than JC Jane, which is crap. Anyway,
Yeah, it's to catch the man checking his oil. Like, but yeah, that was a crazy video. But then we had the main event of the night. We had Cappuccino Jones versus Jackson Drake. Oh, did I skip something?
I don't think so.
Oh,
The town
okay.
hall. I think we skipped the town hall. Didn't
Oh
we?
yeah, town hall.
Or is that not worth talking about? I don't know.
Yeah, we had the town hall next week. They didn't say much about it, right?
yeah, they just announced it.
They just
No,
announced
it's
it.
gonna be Thatcher as a GM. It makes sense. Like maybe some tag titles. Like Coach said it on his. Check out Coach FCHW on YouTube. He said it as well. Like I would like either Thatcher as a GM or tag titles.
Oh, if they get tag titles, they got to give
Or
it to Cam
second-
and Harlem.
Yep.
Yeah, or a secondary title for the women, for the men and women. No. Like if there's a ref snitch title, give it to Tate Wilder and let him keep it forever. He's a ref snitch. All right. Other than that,
Snitcher of the
like a
year.
lot
It's
of people
crazy.
involved. I have problems. Oh my god. Anyway, the Snitcher Awards.
The Snitcher award is crazy. Next we have the main event with Cappuccino Jones versus Jackson Drake for the Evolve Championship in a match that Alex, you said it was 18 plus minutes long.
18 minutes, 41 seconds.
18 minutes and 41 seconds. The match ended with Jackson Drake hitting Cappuccino Jones with a burning hammer and then hitting him with the unaliving and getting him with the pin with 1, 2, 3. What did you think about this match and the result of it, Terrell?
It was an amazing main event. I can't say that. I love the performance between both Cappuccino Jones and Jackson Drake because both of them, I love them both as wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that it was a match that was the best to close the show. As far as with Jackson Drake still holding the belt, maybe they have other plans for him. I'm not sure because I really thought Cappuccino Jones was going to walk away with this title.
Yeah.
Because, Jackson Drake, Divinity Project, Swipe Right, they're NXT champions. And I really thought they was finna get ready and reshuffle some things on NXT because we do need Divinity Project all holding gold. And I thought that they was finna pass the torch over, like the championship torch over to Cappuccino Jones. But I'll give the match A.
Okay. Coach, what do you think about the match and the result?
Yeah, the match was great. I really enjoyed the match. Everything up until the end where the result happened, I think was great. I loved the match. I think both men really went out there, put on a great showing. So I'd also give this match an A. It's just the result I didn't really get behind. I was fully convinced Cappuccino Jones is going to pick up the victory. I didn't see Jackson Drake retaining at all. It felt like it was inevitable. He's just going to lose and it's going to be the end. But I like him as champion, so I can see it being good. Arlen Lewis potentially winning that championship is also a great result. But I think Jackson Drake is the next JC Jane where you just never lose that championship. Somehow he always finds a way to retain the championship, even when it feels like it's over. Like Bryce Donovan, it felt like that might be a change, but then that didn't happen. So who knows? But the result, I think, I can be convinced that it's good, but as of right now, I think it wasn't the right decision to have him retain.
Yeah, and I agree because given the fact that Kendall retained and the match was as long as it was, I thought this was like going to be a great send off for Jackson Drake and to give Cappuccino Jones the title, and also based upon that hype video that Cappuccino Jones had earlier in the show. But CJ, what do you think about this?
Yeah, I like this match also. I get the match an A, and I also too. I thought he was gonna lose his title too, but he ended up picking the win also. So yeah, Jackson Drake, like, he gonna be holding this belt for a good minute. So ain't nothing wrong with his title reign. He got a great title reign. So hope he get this going too. But yeah, the match Cap did his thing too on this match. So yeah, I like the match.
Yeah, EOD, what do you think?
Yeah, this was definitely an A match, and I'm even more surprised. And y'all know I love the Vanity Project, Jackson Drake, but I was surprised that he won the match, especially since Kendall retained hers. I didn't think going in that both champions were going to retain their belts. I thought at least one of them have to change. And what they're doing with Vanity Project on NXT, because you got the Vanity Project, well, Swipe Right are the tag team champions on NXT, and it looks like Jackson Drake, to me, looks like he's about to be in that North American title picture. He's already feuding with Shiloh Hill, who I also believe is in the North American title picture right now. So I just thought, okay, and the promo at the beginning and last week, it really felt like it was the end of an era, and they're about to move on. But now, since Jackson Drake is still champion, it's like I don't think we've seen the last of the whole Vanity Project. So, but the match was excellent. Like, man, I didn't realize. I think Visible Man was saying this, that it was like this was like the longest show that they had, and this might have been one of the.
Yep.
I know it was one of the longest matches. If it's not the longest, I thought there was one that was like almost a half hour once. But yeah, this was a really good match. Cappuccino Jones, you will get your day, and that's why it's unfortunate how they don't really make more of the ID championship. So to show that, yeah, he is of this caliber and everything. He does go on the independent scene. He's wrestling. When, even if you don't see it, they should bring back, like Coach was talking about, the little when they were at like little shows from way back. They haven't done that in a long time. But that used to be kind of cool because I've never seen that before. It's like, okay, we'll just insert something from that happened over the weekend into the show and everything. They're not even wrestling, just a promo, because I know they want to promote whoever the other person is. So that's fine. But just showing that they were there would be good enough. And yeah, the prospect of Harlem Lewis beating Jackson Drake, I don't even know about that now after this. We've seen him beat, he did beat Keanu Carver and everything. There's no telling to see if he maybe can't beat Harlem Lewis somehow, some way. And the fact that he did win this match clean, in case everybody didn't know, he won it completely clean. Vanity Project was in the VP section, or the VIP section, and didn't once even attempt to interfere in the match. So he did beat Cappuccino Jones clean. He didn't do anything underhanded. Not a poke in the eye, or not a low blow when the ref wasn't looking, nothing. He won it clean. And his 450, I didn't even know he could do it, was so damn crisp. I was like, damn.
Yeah, it was.
That was nice. I was like, he can do that. So yeah, this was definitely a match. The only thing I put it down a little bit is, again, the setting of the place. It should have been in the NXT arena because it's Succession. It's supposed to feel like a big deal, but it brought it down a little bit. But I still gotta give it an A. It's still a great match.
Yeah, and at one point where he had a Cappuccino down, he was like, "Where's your NXT contract? You don't have one because you're a coffee drinking bum."
Yeah.
I thought that was
clip
hilarious.
that.
Yeah, that was good.
What do you think about it, Alex?
All right, two things. Jackson Drake did this during the match.
Living your life like you're thirsty. Living your life like you're thirsty.
He did that. I didn't make it up. Second, I have to give more shine to Cappuccino Jones. He was the underdog throughout this whole match. But whenever he did the espresso shot, freaking Drake sold it like a champ. At one point when he was coming off the ropes, he did an espresso shot to Drake and he just fell on the floor and he was dead. Just straight dead for about a minute. And I believed it. He did the caffeinator too and got a 2 count. The fact that Vanity Project didn't go in, but something that Jackson Drake said, I think a week ago or last week, I think last week, that they considered Cappuccino Jones to be light work. So by him saying that, I believe like, no, we're not going to jump in. We're going to be a little scared, but we're not going to jump in because we all agreed that this guy is not on Jackson Drake's level, and they were right.
Oh yeah.
And that's the point of this freaking match. You're not on Jackson Drake's level. Harlem Lewis, the smart thing that he could do as a wrestler to go after Jackson Drake is to fight him one-on-one. The only way to do that is that to destroy Swipe Right before the match even starts. Like immediately, seconds before, destroy them so they never pop up. Then go after Jackson Drake and just bombard him with strikes. You can probably win. But the fact that Cappuccino Jones lost, I'm not surprised by it. I give this match a B+. 18-minute match. This is not the longest match, EOD. The longest match was the gauntlet for the Evolve Championship. That was the longest. And then
that was like half hour or something like that. Or...
Yeah. And then when the PC took over, it was like about 20 minutes too. Like that one was kind of like the same thing too. Oh, wait, yeah, that gauntlet match as well. The PC gauntlet, that was about a 25, 26-minute match. So it was about the second. It's weird. I have weird time frames. It is weird, but I want to say this.
But for singles matches, it's the longest, right? In Evolve?
No. The longest, the singles matches, the longest was oh shit, that's true. The longest singles match in Evolve. Wow, Terrell. Yeah, first. Second is Wendy and Kylie Ray. They did that match in 16 minutes. 14 minutes. And then after that was Kendall and Callie. That was 11 minutes. And then Kendall and Wendy was, I think, that was 9 minutes. I have a lot of weird numbers in my head, ladies and gentlemen. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, it was the longest singles match. It was a good match, ladies and gentlemen. But again, in this setting, in this small setting of people, like 75 people hanging out there, woo! The two kids with the glittery cowboy hats on the left next to the VIP section, woo! No, this should have been in NXT. Jackson Drake did a freaking Burning Hammond on television, and they let him do it. The last time someone did that was on the Cruiserweight Classic. That's almost 10 years ago. Yeah. I think 10 to 13. I think more or less. So come on, guys. That's all I gotta say about that. Other than that, Peter Rosenberg was kind of okay in this commentary. And Chewy didn't pop out, so hurrah. I'm happy.
Hurrah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then after the match is over, Jackson Drake celebrates. They play Harlem Lewis's music. Long Island Lewis, as Coach likes to call him too. He comes out, and then they attack the Vanity Project. The Vanity Project had the upper hand at first, and then Harlem Lewis eventually got the upper hand at the end. And it was interesting because when he was yelling at Jackson Drake, this is the second time I heard something weird about that Evolve Championship. You had Cappuccino Jones say, "I'm going to win it, and it's going to taste good," and then you had Harlem Lewis saying, "Jackson Drake, I want your Evolve Championship. I want all of it." And I'm like, well, if you win the championship, you don't get like a piece of it. You get the whole entire championship. But that's a whole different conversation for a different day. What was your thoughts on that, Terrell? You think Harlem's going to take it off of Jackson, or you think he's going to lose against him?
It's tricky because Jackson Drake has outsmarted his opponents off and on, and even can show that he can win fair and square. So with Jackson Drake, it's tricky because we just don't know. We just don't know. But I mean, Harlem Lewis, man, that's a big guy, man. I mean, you know, he is. I mean, we see him go against and win against Keanu Carver. So hey, we don't know. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Bryce Donovan, you know.
Yeah, what is Bryce up to?
Man.
What about you,
Alex? Do you know what he's up to, Alex? Because if you don't know, then nobody knows what Bryce Donovan is up to these days.
No, Bryce Donovan. Last thing he did, Bryce Donovan. Sorry, that's Jane Harrison. No, I don't know what the hell Bryce Donovan is doing. Jane Harrison is talking about French. That's all I know.
So he could possibly be dead. We don't know. Anyway,
no, he's not dead.
I don't.
He's not dead. First off, I want to say this. No, he's not dead. Second off, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to find out what a character change truly is, Look up Luca Cristofino right now on Twitter.
Oh.
I have pictures here that make me
Oh
scared.
my God! When I
core.
saw that,
Whatever he's turned, there's new ones now.
he's
There are
he
new
a
ones.
YN now.
Oh
He's
my
a YN
God.
now.
He's a YN
Oh
now.
man,
He a young now.
no, that ain't no
I just-
YN, man. That ain't
I
no
just
YN.
told.
That
I
dude,
just told.
that dude
I'm like,
said,
oh my God, that man.
that dude said, forget law school. It's time to go throw our
Man.
fists up and go get some girls, man.
He
Got a lot
probably
of-
will join the Bandit Project.
Sure.
He got a lot of
Join the
Jesus
Bandit
marks on.
Project.
Yeah.
He look like
Man,
he
look like he finna be on the Jersey Shore, man.
Bandit Project. Gone with him.
Anyway, Harlem Lewis. If Harlem Lewis doesn't defeat Jackson Drake, I don't know who does, because I don't think anybody else right now who hasn't faced him yet is ready to take that belt. So like it should be Harlem Lewis, but I don't know. I don't know if he will win because I don't know if Jackson Drake anymore. I don't want to convince myself anyone is gonna beat him because like he always wins. So I want Harlem Lewis to win, but I could see it going either way again.
CJ?
Yeah, I thought of that too. But then, like, hey, this man found a way to beat Keanu Carter. If he found a way to beat him, I'm pretty sure he's gonna find a way to beat Harlem Lewis too. So still that was gonna happen.
Yeah, that's true. EOD. I agree.
I have follied because I thought Jackson Drake was going to lose his title. I will never, ever doubt Jackson Drake again until it actually happens. I won't do it. So I think he's going to beat Harlem Lewis until Harlem Lewis actually beats him. Because the Carolina Reaper, he just always finds a way to win. I am sorry. Do not excommunicate me out the group. I apologize for doubting you. For doubting Jackson Drake. I apologize.
Yes, man.
Because he found a way. He always finds a way.
The Carolina Reaper, he always finds a way to collect.
He does. Every single time.
The only person who could beat Jackson Drake is Trill London because you can't prepare for someone who keeps botching.
Oh my God.
Wow. Okay, you know what? That's
Yo, man.
That is crazy.
Wow.
He said he gonna beat him by accident.
Press it. Here we go.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's wild.
And that comes with love because I love Trill London. You all know that. So that's said fully with love.
See, I always thought that his wrestling style was I thought it was always purpose.
No.
Because he just has that unorthodox type of demeanor.
It's like those drunken master fighters. Like
Yeah.
they seem like they slipping and falling, but it really is a method behind it. But I guess that's not the case according to Coach.
I don't know.
Now I watch LFG. He doesn't do it on purpose. That just happens to him. He doesn't.
Oh, by the way,
sent
I
them
will
back
be
to
watching
LFG, what
LFG
you
this
said.
season. I will be watching.
We
Evolve Light or whatever they're gonna call it.
Evolve.
Me too. I'm
Evolve
gonna watch it.
Dark.
So,
Oh, I'm
Devolve.
watching that too.
After dark.
Just Devolve. By the way, I said that. But shout out to the DRWC
Devolve.
show. They're in the chat right now. I said that too. Like I want to make a video clip or at least a little sound clip of when we talk about Evolve before we start Evolve. You know what I mean? Like just like all the news and stuff. And I want to get the clip of like the Mario Brothers movie when Koopa's like, "This is the de-evolution ray," and I want to just put Chewie's face on it. And that's the clip. That's the clip for like let's
You
talk
get
about
back
Evolve
to him.
before Evolve. Legend. I always go back to him because he
But
is
is Chewie the de-evolution of mankind?
yes because he wears cat rug jackets. Anyway, back to
Oh
you,
yeah,
stuff.
man.
Got drug jackets. I mean, that's pretty much it for the show. Like, we're just gonna go around and ask, would you guys grade the entire show? What do you guys think about the Succession? Was it a success or was it a failure? What do you think, Terrell?
If Succession 1 and 2 were a person or people, Succession 1 would kill Succession 2 and say they smoking on that Succession 2 pack.
Oh my God.
They smoking on that pack, boy, because Succession 1 left this show in the dust. I will say that. there wasn't even no competition between this one and the last. So I would give this show a B minus. I think last year I gave Succession one. Um, I think I gave it an A or an S. I think that's what I graded part one. So yeah, the seasons is confusing because I thought after Succession one led into season two, but apparently Succession two is leading into season two. So I don't know. I'm so confused. Maybe this whole time we was watching the Zero, and then Succession one started part one. I don't freaking know. But yeah, Luke, and then also Luca Crucifino. He looks like he literally drinks Budweiser and listens to Backstreet Boys.
Oh,
Dang.
Lord.
Not BSB.
You saw the pictures. Yeah, I sent the pictures to the group chat.
Oh,
I want to see.
EOD, when you see the pictures, you understand. Like it's scary. It
Oh
went
my
from
Like he
God.
literally, like
Crazy.
Is it the
to
one
like
with
he
the
literally
Zoom?
does.
yeah, he does.
Like
yeah.
you know,
Is
like
it
you
yellow-
know,
yellow
like we
shirt,
know
I
the
think?
Rock was. Yeah, we know the Rock was talking about Stone
Yeah.
Cold, but no, Luca Crucifino. He literally looks like he drinks Steve Weisers and listen to Backstreet
I
Boys.
don't know. To me, it looked like he would wear one of those like Bugs Bunny jerseys from back in the '90s when I was like in high school. So
Oh.
that's what it kind of reminded me of when I first saw it. 'Cause it was like bright yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, you know the
Just,
look.
like, doing-
Oh, you
that's
talking
what
about the
reminded me.
old
He could
school
do-
Tweety Bird shirts?
yeah, with the baggy jeans.
Yeah, with the baggy jeans. Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
reminded me of when I saw
That's
it.
his style.
Oh yeah,
It's
man.
90s
They had
now.
yeah, they had LJ. Yeah, they
I'm
had
old too, man.
LJ, Ubu,
Mhm.
LJ, and one. Oh man.
Yeah, with the rhinestones in it, and the t-shirts.
The Jabot jeans. Oh, you get them Jabot
Jabos.
jeans, huh?
Yeah, you get the jabos. You gotta get them shiny jabos though.
You keep your body clean, huh? You rocking
Yep.
them Jabot jeans, huh?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
he probably smell like the gold bottle curve and everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
All right, coach, what did you think about the show?
Jesus.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna give it a C. It was not as good as the previous Succession. I don't think it was as good as any of the previous episodes we've had. And yeah, I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed the matches, but overall, I didn't feel this show really. The vibe was just off of this whole show for me. So I'm gonna have to give it a C around about there.
Okay, CJ Wolf.
Yeah, I'll give it a C also. It was an alright show, but it wasn't better than the first one. They should have kept that same presentation they did on the first one, where they was at the Performance Center, where where they air NXT. Make it a big deal since they're in a different arena. So no, this one they just at their old regular arena at the regular episodes of Evolve. But question why they did that, but yeah, it kind of threw the feel out for being something special. So yeah, I give it a C.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think of EOD?
Yeah, I have to agree. Even though I did think the two championship matches were great, the other match, it could have been on last week, like I said, and maybe had Wendy and Callie this week. I think would have been more exciting. But saying all that, the arena is the thing that makes me bring it down because it's supposed to be y'all PLE. And y'all did such a good job presenting it the first time around that you spoiled me. And I was just really looking forward to that. So as much as it's been hyped up, I gotta give it a C only because it was in the regular arena and not at NXT. That's the only reason. If it wasn't for that, I think I would have gave it probably like a B plus. It was not as good as the first Succession. It wasn't. But the two championship matches were great. I liked it. And I think y'all would have did the ladies match would have been the street fight would have killed in that arena with the camera angles that they do. Throw somebody through a perch. Maybe that would be the only thing I would add. Y'all could do exactly everything y'all did. Throw somebody through the perch because I like to see people go through the perch. But yeah, C for me. Sorry.
Yeah, and the venue feels like, well, ain't nobody changing titles here, so let's not put them in the NXT. Let's not use the extra cash to put him in something bigger. But what'd you think about it, Alex? Yeah, good P, right?
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. The things I have to say, but ultimately it's a C. Like the setting, I wanted. If you're gonna give an 18-minute match to Cappuccino Jones and Jackson Drake, no shade on that. you should have gave a 12-minute match, 13 at most, to Kendall and PJ Vasa. If you have real stock in her, I'm like, all right, we're throwing you to the wolf then. PJ Vasa, you want to be the head of the show? Show us a 13-minute match. Give us a 13-minute match. Because if you can't, then you yourself has to either get better or get out, honestly. But we got an 18-minute match with 2 indie wrestlers. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 indie wrestlers fought in the main event. And for Evolve. But still, that's the difference. And that's what I want to say this. Kendall Gray and PJ Vasa, 2 PCs. Drake and Cappuccino, 2 IDs. Why are we thinking that Evolve doesn't exist? Why are we thinking that Evolve is not one of the hottest shows right now, other than, in other people's opinion, NXT? I just like NXT because Vanity Project's there. That's it. And Shiloh Hill does Shiloh Hill things. Which, by the way, I wanted to say this. Shiloh Hill pinned Jackson Drake. NXT, don't listen to me right now. Don't give him a title shot. That would be 4 title shots in 11 matches that he's had. Think about that.
Wow.
That's all I gotta say.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
One more thing I was gonna say. Also, the reason why it should have been in the NXT arena, the crowd. I think that has something to do with the matches too. I think it would have felt a lot more special with the crowd reaction to, and they have like a bigger crowd. So I think that's what would have added to. That's why Succession 1 felt like such a big thing, because even if they weren't used to watching Evolve, when they know a good match when they see one, and they were like the Kendall Kelly Armstrong match, they were going crazy during that match. So that's why I think brought it Succession down. Is not to say Evolve has a bad crowd, but NXT would have made it feel like it's a lot more special. So
I agree. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. That's a really good point. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's our review of Evolve Succession 2. Thank you guys for watching. Are we still doing the after thing, or are we?
Yeah, I think so.
That's after we go live. No, that's
okay.
after we go live.
Okay, everybody watching it live, disregard that.
Yeah.
Oh no, go ahead, Alex.
Like if you guys want to talk about like we can talk about this another day because my battery's about to die. But we can talk about the PC, the LFG stuff at another time, which is fine. Okay. Which is fine. I did want to talk about the LFG stuff with you, all the people, all the characters. But yeah, that's it.
Okay, well that's it. Thank you everybody for watching the channel. Be sure to go, if you're not on their channel, go to PUWF channel, hit the like, subscribe button, leave them a comment, say hello, say something, subscribe to everybody else in this this live stream right now. Go to their channels and subscribe as well. We appreciate each and every one of you guys who came through. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace.
And with that, well, everybody, everyone's links are down below in the description. Everyone's channels of YouTube will be down below in the description. Please, for the Linktree for Terrell, Linktree CJ Wolfie, Linktree EOD, Coach FCHW still hates Brooks Jensen. Hear these thoughts. Thank you for being a great host. And Cardi M, we love you wherever you are. You're Invisible Woman. And
thanks for watching. And remember, like, subscribe, comment, leave your thoughts down below, and all links are in the description. See you next time where we can evolve together. Coquito out.